Per usual, once you lie down, you can have your knees bent or have your legs straight out. You could really support yourself and take the shape of Shavasana. Do whatever you need to feel good. Hey, Charlotte, welcome. You make us a trio now. Yay! You don't need anything special this evening, just your usual, something to support your head and a couple pillows. Good to have you. Make sure, however you're lying down, that you feel completely supported. You don't want to have to hold anything or feel like you can't relax. I really want you to enjoy a few moments of absolutely doing nothing. If you would like to add in a mantra today, you can inhale, I am, exhale, peaceful. Inhale, I am, exhaling, peaceful. And say that silently to yourself if you'd like, or you could even say it softly out loud. That might be nice. I am peaceful. But just let your breath lead the way. Notice if your mind wandered and come right back to breathing in, breathing out. I am peaceful. This is from an unknown author. The title is Peace. Peace. It does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means to be in the midst of those things and still be calm in your heart. This is another reason we practice, so we can get better at that. In amongst all the chaos, we can still keep calm in our heart. Notice your body now and see if you need to shift your arms or your legs in any way to be even more comfortable, and then go right back to your breath. You can still do your mantra if you'd like, inhaling, I am, exhaling, peaceful. Or for these next few moments, you might put in any word that you need or want. Healthy, strong. Without forcing, allow the next few breaths to be a little deeper. So a full inhale and exhale. Still keep it very comfortable and relaxed, but space for a full breath in and full breath out. And let your next inhale, fill all the way up and pause at the top and open your mouth. Exhale, just sigh, letting go, letting go. And we'll do that twice more. Inhaling, filling up, pausing at the top, open mouth, exhale. And one more time like that. Bring your hands to touch at your heart. Grateful for these moments of calm, of peace, of getting on our mats, and of sharing space here in Zoom land. Let's send something good out to someone or some place that could use a little extra today. And can release your arms and draw your knees in toward your chest. We'll start with some gentle circles. Please rest whenever you need. Everybody's healing. We're going to take a hand on each leg And just circle the legs. Let's switch direction. Release the legs. Take your arms out in a T, just taking up some space. If you want to, you can take your arms up into the Y shape, so more like a starfish. But do the one that feels best this first time. And take a few deep breaths here. Just taking up the space, spreading your wings. At the bottom of your next exhale, draw your legs back in. This time, hold your legs together. Then we'll do circles, keeping the legs together. Always notice the pace that you're moving. You can go even slower. You can, of course, go the pace that feels good, but switch direction. Just be mindful not to rush. One more time around. Releasing out into starfish or arms in a T. Enjoying full inhales and exhales. If you want to do the gentle sigh for your exhale, feel free to do that. At the bottom of your next exhale, we again draw the knees in. This time, we'll take an in breath and let the knees go away from the body. Exhale in. Inhale, legs go out. Exhale in. Truly, it does not matter. You're just moving the legs out and in, and you're breathing out and in. And release out. Starfish again. Just going into that hip flexion and then taking the time to undo that seated shape. Have your arms anywhere that they're comfortable. Take up as much space as you'd like. You can be perfectly still here, or you may want to gently turn the head side to side. If you would like to pause, you can turn your head one way and pause. Take a couple of breaths. Through center and to the other side, take a couple of breaths. And back to center. You can keep your legs long, but we'll bring the arms down by the sides. And we're going to do single, single, double with our arms. So we'll take one arm, reach it up and over, and back down. Second side, reaching up and over, and back down. And then both arms at the same time. If you decide to bend your knees, that's great too. Slow and gentle, present with your arms, with your breath, with the support beneath your body. If you forget to do the double like I just did, just throw it in whenever you'd like. And we'll do one more set. So single, single, double, and then we'll pause. You can rest with your palms facing down. Coming into stillness, maybe inviting the mantra, inhaling, I am, exhaling, peaceful. Few more cycles of breath here. And you can bend your knees and bring your right leg on top for thread the needle. And we'll take the low variation, but of course, if you want to draw the legs in, you can, but planning the low variation for now. You can turn your palms back up. The right leg is on top, so we're going to squeeze and release the right buttock a few times. Just squeeze and release. Maybe 2 more times. And you can even move the legs a tiny bit, side to side, see what you find. Coming back to stillness, a few more breaths here. Take your right leg now and slide it underneath the left, any amount. So it's a big stretch across the front of the hip and the thigh. We're going to try to keep rib cage and the back body grounded. It's tempting sometimes to go into a back bend, but we're going to try to stay connected to the mat. Any amount, you might need to take the leg out a little bit and then you can slide it underneath. Notice what you're feeling and adjust and experiment. Just see, like, find that just right place. One more full breath in and out. Release. Switch sides. Left leg on top for thread the needle. You can draw the legs in, but I'm going to do the low one this time. We'll be revisiting it later. And then the left buttocks, maybe 4 times. Contract and release. Explore gentle movement of the legs side to side. Come back to stillness and tune into your breath. We'll be here for 8 or 10 more breaths. Take your left leg now, slide it under the right, any amount, completely different side, new information. And we want to resist the back bend. Keep your back body low and feel free to move the leg and see if you can find the just right feeling for today. Release your left leg, both feet planted on the ground. Taking some teeny tiny bridges. So you might place palms down, press arms down, use them to be strong. Squeeze the butt, lift into a little bridge, and then lower down. Notice your breath as you lift and lower. Take one more bridge. Pause and rest, or come up into a bridge and hold. Does not have to be high. The butt is active, the legs are strong, heels are pushing down, maybe arms are pushing down. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, breathing in and out. One more breath. And we'll come down. Take your feet a little bit wider than your hips, arms in a T, and we'll take a few windshield wipers. I'm going to come back to the bridges. We're kind of washing away the first set, and then we'll come back. One more time, each way. Legs come back for bridge pose, pressing the feet down, arms by your side. We're going to switch it up a little bit today. Nothing major, but a little good work for our brain. So we will first take arms up and over, and then back down. Then the bridge pose, lifting the hips and lowering. Just the arms. Make sure you're taking some nice breaths. And then just the hips. Twice more like that. Arms. And then hips. Last one. Arms in a T, palms up or down, feet a little wider, windshield wipers. Notice again the pace. Trying to practice unrushing. One more each way. Keep the legs wide and turn the feet out. So we'll do a few bridges now. Legs wide, feet turned out. If you would like, you'll use the arms at the same time now as the hips, lifting the hips, arms floating up and over, and exhaling down. We'll do a few like this. Follow your breath. Finish the one you're on and take one more, please. If you'd like, you can always rest. When you finish, just let your legs stretch out. Bring your hands onto your belly. Pause. Invite the mantra if you would like, or just observe your in-breaths and out-breaths. Few more breaths right here. Release your hands, bend your knees. Find your cushion and we'll come into supported bridge. Lifting your pelvis. You can also use a blanket or a bolster, whatever you have. It's really You want to make the height of it feel good, just right. And some days that's different. I'm kind of used to this pillow, so it works. The bolster I did the other day and it felt huge. All right, so we're coming back to visit, thread the needle, right leg on top. You can keep the left foot down, or maybe this time you want to draw the legs in. The support underneath you will help. You can hold your left shin or your left thigh, and you're always welcome to not hold the legs. Just let the arms rest. Contract and release the right buttock 3 times. And very carefully, because you're on a cushion, but you can allow this shape to move a little side to side, like we did with the pelvis on the ground. Coming back to stillness. 3 more breaths here. Release and take your left leg on top. Thread the needle. Any variation, holding the legs or not. And contract and release the left buttock 3 times. Then perhaps very tiny, left and right, a little bit of movement, side to side. Coming back to stillness. 3 full breaths. release, and decide. You can stay in supported bridge with your feet on the ground. You can create a tripod leg, feet wide, knees fall together. You might add your second pillow between the knees. Or if you'd like, you can take the legs up into the sky. Maybe you want to add your arms. Let your arms float up. We can circle ankles and wrists, or you can be perfectly still. Allow yourself to find a spot, a place, a position to be really comfortable in this gentle inversion. We'll spend about another minute or so here. Give each breath your attention. And bring your feet back down if they're not, and we'll stay for a few more breaths. Press down through your feet, lift up to remove your cushion. Bring yourself back down to the mat. You can pause in Ardha Shavasana, knees bent, or if it feels good to you to hug your knees in, you can do that like an upside down child's pose. Two more full breaths. We'll straighten the legs out and take your right leg to the side and let your left leg follow. You can stack and hook the ankles if you'd like, or just have the legs kind of side by side. The pelvis can stay in neutral here like I am right now, or you can do the little scoot using your arms. You scoot the upper body, also the same direction as the legs. We become a crescent moon. You can reach your arms up and over. Just stretch the whole left side of your body. A little goes a long way with this one. In the next few breaths, see if you can breathe into the side that is contracted, that is shortened. When we release the arms, use them if you'd like to help bring the torso back to center and bring the legs back to center. Pause. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Breath in. Breath out. And left leg to the left. Right leg follows. This is plenty to be here with your torso in neutral, or you can do Scoot-asana, taking the body, reaching the arms any amount, and feeling the right side of the body stretch and lengthen. You're sending breath there. The next few breaths focus on the left side, the contracted side. See if you can make space with your inhales. And begin to unmoon, coming back to center, releasing the legs. You can bend your knees, take the arms in a T, and let's do a few wipers. So kind of a gentle twist of the spine, but a nice movement for the legs and the pelvis. Continue moving, or perhaps hold on one side. Through center to the other side. back to center. You can give yourself a hug your knees in. And when you're ready, please unfold into your Shavasana, setting up with all the props, supporting your legs, your head. Allow the first few breaths to just show up and be open to the surrender and to the deep rest. Okay, and rest longer if you would like. So take a few deep breaths. Inhaling, I am. Exhaling, peaceful. You can wiggle your fingers and toes. Once again, take a full body stretch, reaching through the legs, through your arms. Any other little stretch that feels good to you. And when you're ready, please bend your knees. Roll onto your side into fetal pose. Pause there. We can find peace at any time by checking in with our breath, by pausing, and by slowing down. It's a practice. Bring yourself up to sit. And we'll connect hands in front of your head. May you share good thoughts with yourself and with others. And hands to your mouth. May you share good words with yourself and with others. Hands to heart. May you share good love with yourself and with others. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your practice.